I need to let go. What's going on?
Yes, the foundation we laid down was so strong, and it's just like, yeah.
Live and also on Station Head, so make sure you guys tune in for the actual station first. R&B singer signed to the Rock, my pretty. Let's go.
Somebody tried to call me, like they don't know I'm live. Like
What's going on, world? Let me get Mary Sweetness, aka Sweetness. Stacks ready to case to Main Street throwback independent artist, and it pays to be a listener. And you know we specialize in a good receipt. Before we get started, I bless everyone, including myself, with a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. Today is New Music Monday. We're celebrating all things Christopher Maurice Brown, aka Chris Brown, who came in the scene early to mid 2000s. Now, a lot of people don't understand he was discovered at the rightful age of 13 years old, and he went by the name of C Sizzle when he first got signed. Later on, of course, using his real name, which was Christopher Brown, aka Chris Brown. Okay, so Christopher Brown is a triple threat. You know, he's a singer, a songwriter, platinum plus sensation artist out the gate with hits like "Gimme That," "Excuse Me Miss," etc., etc., etc. Christopher has also been in hit movies like Takers, This Christmas, which is one of my favorites. He's definitely a jack of all trades and master of many of them. Okay. So I love me some Chris Brown. Aside from what you guys may think and the controversial, I just love Chris Brown. I just love him. You can't do no wrong in my eyes. You know, don't quote me, don't kill me, okay? So today we're going over the latest from his single. As you guys already know, Christopher Brown has put his bones in the music industry on album 10, working on album number 11. Now, Under the Influence is my bop. And of course, we're talking about the latest from his up-and-coming album number 11 called Tombow. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons. Now, let's talk about the pros, of course, and then we're going to talk about the cons in a second. Now, let's just talk about the song itself, Tombow, and we'll talk about the visual along with the song, okay? Now, the song visual the video's already out now. It came out a couple of days ago. It's black and white. I think Chris Brown is on tour. At least it looks that way. He's on tour. He looks like he might be in Paris with his bros in the background. It's a black and white setup, but he's in all black, and his bros is all black, and in different segments he's showing the crowd, and segments with pieces of them reciting his music, and of course segments of him with his bros doing dance scenes to of course his music in the background, and of course Chris Brown is taunting the camera. He has on all black, like I just said, and he also has some grills in his mouth, letting you guys already know he's that gangster. And I like the song because it's a R&B. It's R&B. He rides the beat, and it's to the culture because it goes to trap music, but it's a little bit R&B, making Chris Brown the bad boy of R&B, in my opinion. As you guys already know, Chris Brown is 197 million worldwide, making him the top-selling artist of all times, meaning worldwide, as an R&B singer. Yes, Chris Brown, he is that dude, of course. So the song Tombow, I like it. I like the flow. I like the visual. I like the fact that, of course, Chris Brown always rides the beat. His range is always there. I just like the simple fact that Chris Brown knows when to belt. He knows when to have breath control, and he knows when to just basically ride the beat as sensual and make it soothing to your ears, if that makes sense. Now, the cons for me is when he used the word bitch in the chorus. Now, I'm not really here for that. If you're courting me and you're being an R&B singer and you keep on taunting me and call me a bi. Now, the only person that could do that is The Dream. But we'll talk about him in another segment. We're talking about Chris Brown. Tombow is good. I just don't like the simple fact that he used the B word. in the chorus, saying that she's on my D, referencing, you know what I'm saying? So anybody that's singing to me, belting on me, I don't like them bragging and calling me a B at the same time. I'm just saying. But through and through, I think it's a good song, and I'm feeling all things Chris Brown. I'm sorry, Chris Brown, aside from what you may say, Chris Brown is consistent. His fan base is there, and the dude is talented. What do you want to do? He's a singer-songwriter, and he's a hit movie actor. Well, so bringing us to why we're here. Now, a word in the curb is that Chris Brown and Usher, baby, got into an altercation on a birthday party that was thrown by Usher. A word in the curb is that the altercation was over Tiana Taylor, which is Chris Brown's bro. And as you guys already know, R&B flavors, they run in the same circles. Of course, Usher being the peacemaker jumped in, and allegedly word in the curb is that Chris Brown peoples jumped Usher. Now, truth be told is that Usher and Chris Brown are bros. Now, word in the curb is that there will be an up-and-coming versus battle behind it, and that they were also on tour in the same segment for the Lovers and Friends concert. So come here. First of all, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. It gives me very staged, because the following day, Chris Brown, he didn't really say anything about it. He didn't confirm or deny. And Usher wasn't bruised, and he was supposedly banged and bruised up. When the next day he looked like he had a mark on him. Unless you got some imaginary makeup on, Usher, you was looking very untouched. Okay, I'm done with this. If you guys already know what we really know, and for the full receipt, make sure you go to stationhead.live/MarySweetness. I'm done with this. Remember that the best yet to come, and if I can leave some encouraging words, spread love because you can. I'm your Mary Sweetness, aka Sweetness, Stacks ready to Main Street Throwback Independent Artist, and it pays to be a listener. Make sure you guys continue to follow us on WA. Facebook.com/Mary Sweetness 77 to join our Stacks Radio group, and Instagram Miss Albie Sweet. And make sure you download the app stationhead.live/Mary Sweetness at 8:45 p.m. Check us out. It is always a bop. It's always a vibe. And if you're an independent artist, make sure you get your music streamed on our iTunes and Spotify show. And guess what, guys? We will be bringing our cashback show. And we will bring in a whole throwback celebrities, mainstream movers and shakers. I got y'all, okay? All right, I love you guys for watching. Remember that the best yet to come. And if I can leave some encouraging words, spread love because you can. I'm your Mary Sweetness, aka Sweetness, Stacks ready with Kate to Main Street Throwback Independent Artist, and it pays to be a listener. I love you guys for watching. We'll see you on the show. Peace.